It is a sad day here in College Park. They did a moment of silence before the game for one of the great coaches of all time in college basketball. Nearly 2 decades leading this program, Charles Lefty Driesell passed away this morning at the age of 92. As we saw just a little while ago in the Big East, where you play matters in a big way, or it certainly can, and Illinois knows that.
This Maryland team, and then on top of that, Scott in 7 games against Illinois has shot the ball so well, has had some massive performances over
12 years ago, and many other losses here for the Illini. Their opening possession, one of their best offensive teams in a long time, and Coleman Hawkins.
To see on that first possession, Illinois post-trap Julian Reese. Remember, he had his way with that single coverage. Substantial brace, though, on that left leg, and we'll see. He's guarding Terrence Shannon. He'll be tested early.
Oh, will he? And Illinois with Quincy Guerrier.
And you see Dante Scott is just not moving very well out there.
Yeah, you wonder how long he can be in this thing.
Maryland's medical staff did not feel like everything structurally is okay, but that doesn't mean it's easy if you're playing with swelling or discomfort in that knee. And that's something where when you're not trusting it, you're going to have a hard time as a player.
Lethal against the zone and shoot around this morning. Shannon flaring, dropping it off. Rogers to the corner, and Damask.
That's beautiful ball floater, but Shannon made an incredible effort there to block that shot.
You see that? You kind of got to go after him this possession, right? Instead, they'll just drive.
He's healthy there.
Harris Smith trading paint like Daytona's coming up. And now Scott for 2.
And pressure that Shannon can put on you in transition. And then at the end of the day, the rebounding position isn't there.
Oh, nicely tucked in by Dane. Shannon thought he got hit. Kaiser turns it into the corner. That's a rainbow 3 that won't go for long. Kaiser got it.
How about the minutes?
Maryland tenures so far. A lot of dribbling against Shannon.
Not a good possession so far. Now Long going to have to make something happen.
And he does. He turned the
for Maryland. But then Jahari Long off the closeout. Rogers maybe a little bit of an overhelp. Now that's a long closeout.
Distance with Gary.
Gary heating the ball up.
Young carving the lane. Reese got to be ready. That was a hot pass from the lefty Driesell days, which is a nice touch after his passing earlier today.
Yeah,
he did. And they may look at that. Under 10 for Illinois again. Drive for Shannon.
Drive.
And that's a guy that Maryland just did not see in the first game back in January. Shannon did not play. He was suspended at the time as Young to the wing, 6 to shoot. Back to Young against Guerrier. Young splits 2, gets down the lane. My goodness, that is
stuff here from Young. It's not like this. It's one of those hedges by Hawkins where he's incredibly wide. Yes, he gives him a little bit of a lane, but beautiful vision.
Damask against Long. He's met and still scoops it in. Oh, there was no alternating possession, though. It was signaled initially. It was just out of bounds off of Illinois. As Shannon did in the first meeting and has all year. They just have not fallen. Damask step through on Scott.
And the step through is back to the basket. Man, he is a bucket.
Reese hopping in the lane. Rebounds a game tie Rogers. In the corner, Harmon splashes it down.
Ball game. I have not seen any Illinois player in the fast break since D. Brown do this. And it's a different kind.
Reese the stuff down for Ty Rogers.
7 minutes for Ty Rogers.
Terrence Shannon banging in the lane. He's got shoot. 15 first half points for Young. Pull up, no. Rebound, Scott fighting for it, which leads to Damask in the corner bluffing a 3. Hawkins 2 on the drive, aggressive to score. Nice adjustment by Scott, who tries to take Guerrier down the lane and does.
So bad for Maryland at times this season. It's a really clogged lane. And even with that being said, you've got this dude and you've got Young.
What are the answers for Illinois?
I think this is a pretty good one right here.
With 2 hands. Scott backing in, leaning in, bank,
He's a very good defensive player. That's quite the concentration. They're going to sacrifice the right side basket here at some point.
Damask scores for two. I just speak for the fans, right?
Yeah, we know.
Here's Young. Oh, bumped hard. And he scores anyway. I thought for sure. Damask into the corner. Harmon on Kaiser. And that's
kind of got out of a funk against Michigan, but driving the ball with his right hand here. And look at Shannon all the way, taking it away.
Harris Smith bouncing downstairs. Speeds away from the fray. Oh, man, a bullet down low. Damask scores.
Look at how Coleman Hawkins, I mean, they're giving Harris Smith the look, and it's just not there.
The 19% shooter. Shannon in transition.
Rebound. Shannon, he's running in, and it's off to the races. There's the contact finish.
Point game. Damask working hard against Young. Yeah, he dragged him there with the dribble. Marcus Damask has been such a difference maker for Illinois this year. There's that two-man game, spinning, rising and scoring.
Travel, but I think you're right. It was 5 seconds.
Saw the count from Comer. Young got to the rim.
Look at the physicality there. That allows
Damask hunting the paint, and he scores. Young met by Harmon. Young for Scott. He's ready to shoot. And he splashes it down. Damask hooks a pass for Harmon. Harmon got it. Pass. Young the tip. Down the lane. Damask was solid defense. Hawkins playing back two and a foul.
Another just incredible 4-point swing. Not a good decision. Hawkins throwing a hand grenade back towards the opponent's bucket, but Damask goes vertical, and now you're looking up the floor.
Under 2 minutes. The Illini hasn't won here since 2011. Shannon bumped, and he got it.
Terrence Shannon just taking on that contact from Dante Scott. Strong.
He's going to drive and kick. It's Jahari Long, and that's good. Long touches up into the front court, down the lane. He can't score. Young. Illinois doesn't foul, and rightfully so. And the Illini, once this ball is touched, will have survived. Win number 19 for Illinois in a free throw battle, 85-80.